Howdy, everybody. Andy Woods reporting in from the beautiful Turkish coastal city of Bodrum. I have the gorgeous Aegean Sea there in my backdrop, and I want to just spend a couple of seconds reading from a document that was put out by the Palestinian Ministry of Foreign Affairs. It's dated October 7th, 2023, and really it explains the why as to why this attack against the nation of Israel that we've seen happen all over our television screens, why this happened. Notice the date of this, October 7th, 2023. Just Google the what's called the Yom Kippur War, where Israel was victorious, and you'll see it goes back exactly 50 years to when Israel was successful, October 7th, 2023. It says here, we have repeatedly warned against the consequences of blocking the political horizon and failing to enable the Palestinian people to exercise their legitimate right to self-determination and establish their own state. So the reason for this attack is there wasn't enough progress made in the minds of the so-called Palestinians towards forming a two-state solution. And what do they mean by a two-state solution? Basically what they're talking about is a state within the borders of Israel, typically taking up, depending on who's presenting the idea, but typically taking up that territory called the West Bank, better known as Judea and Samaria. That's why they're upset. That's why they launched this attack. There's a lack of progress into the two-state solution. This document goes on and it says security and stability and peace in our region can be obtained by ending the Israeli occupation of the land of the state of Palestine, with East Jerusalem as its capital on the 1967 lines, and recognizing the people's right to independence and sovereignty. Hey, if Israel just went back to the pre-1967 borders, that has to do with the 67 war, where Israel's territory in a war of self-defense expanded. If Israel would just go back to her pre-1967 borders, then attacks like this would stop. I want you to understand that that's a lie. The Palestinian Liberation Organization was founded in 1964, 3 years before Israel got those extended territories in 1967. And one more fast line from this document. It says, that is in addition to the absence of a solution to the Palestinian cause after 75 years of suffering and displacement. What 75 years? Now they're going back to the War of Independence in 1948. The continuation of the policy of double standards and the silence of the international community regarding the criminal and racist practices of the Israeli occupation against the Palestinian people, and the continuation of the injustice and oppression to which the Palestinian people are exposed, is the reason behind the explosive situation and the absence of peace in the region. In other words, they say we're justified in this attack because Israel is an apartheid state. That is untrue. The Arab population, since Israel regained those territories in 1948 and later 1967, has expanded. And there are also non-Israelis in the Knesset. Hardly sounds like an apartheid state. Anyway, I wanted to just read very briefly to you from this statement, because this is the why of the attack, at least in their minds. And very, very sadly, we're living in a time period where the international community and the international press will pick up this language and start to repeat it mindlessly and endlessly to try to change the narrative. Don't believe the propaganda. Israel is not an apartheid state. Israel is not doing anything illegal. And some great sources exist out there to prove that. Look up the work of Jacques P. Gautier, and also look up the work of Joan Peters. Her famous book is called From Time Immemorial, Israel is Doing Nothing Illegal. Anyway, that's just a brief update for now, and I'll bring more information to you as it becomes available. Thank you for watching. God bless you.